We are all liars. We say we care for others. We are asked to consider what it means to do something for the world, and that when we do something that affects many, that it's supposed to mean something. Majority doesn't mean it's right. In time, societies will change perspective, religions, and philosophies with no linear progression. But then, I look at our world, and I see that this is simply not true, that we really care for others. The reason why many rich people are bad, is because this world was set up to benefit the evil. What I am saying, is being bad, is almost a prerequisite to making money, as taking advantage of others is a prerequisite to business. If you don't care, then you have less internal rules in your business, and you can focus on just success. Because the success of a business is measured by money and not benefit to society, the businesses continue to destroy our society for their own preservation. There is a course in college called Business Ethics, and a good portion of the college students take the class with laughter, with glee that they know better. If climate change says anything about humans, it's that our societies, specifically the ones that values money over all other things, is like a virus to this planet. It's not just the pollution, it's also the mass extinction of animals that is currently underway. Technologically speaking, as a people, it would take relatively little effort to transfer our energy systems into a non-polluting clean system. It would feel good, and it would be more affordable in the long run. It would make certain costs more manageable for the poor. The air would be easier to breathe, the fresh water would be able to be drunk, the forests would grow again over the deforested charcoaled regions. The planet wants it, we are sons and daughters of this planet, why should we not want it? But we do want it, everyone wants it, except for the bad, the ones whose main purpose in life is to divide themselves by material acquisition and symbolic deification. The ones that have us believe we must do what is best for others, while they don't. You see, it's a trick, it's what the rich wants us to believe. They want us to be crippled by our care for others while they rampage through this world, puffing smoke with no care. It may sound counterintuitive, but if we could learn to be selfish, to truly care for oneself, we would also take care of this planet. We are the evolutionary pinnacle of this planet, we were born from this planet, made from the materials of this planet. If you think hard enough, the only difference between the stars, Earth, and humanity itself is just time. Our planet fails when good men do nothing. Bad rich men like to make good men feel like they have no power. This society was made by the people. The people are the power. And every individual, every idea conceived from a single mind, has the capability of uniting millions, which is power. We speak, and the ideas we express have shame just as it has honor. We feel frustrated just as we feel calm, we hate just as we love, and we move each other with the creations of our minds more so times than not. Some of us have meanings so strong inside us, that, yes, we do sometimes move mountains. So I don't believe when the bad man tells us, it is the way it is. I always thought life is what you make it. Or what you allow to happen, like when we allowed money to dictate our principles, our deepest values. We have allowed the bad to control our hearts. Money, remember, is created by humans, and yes, we do have a choice. We can either make sure that money is fair to all, that it is based on something real, like gold. Or we can make money ethereal and easily manipulated, like a mathematical calculation that only a few have the ability to control, where taxes can be hidden in the devaluation of the purchasing power, because the ones in control are making more money lending out to the poor. The world has been tilted, and the currencies of the world have been dictated by the latter. The money supply of the world is like a ghost, controlled by only a few human minds. A lot of money from the bad rich has been filtered to the mainstream media, whose business is to inform the everyday person with information of the world. We can no longer count on our televisions to deliver fair news, as we have recently discovered through leaked documents, CNN and DNC, that the mainstream media is complicit in attempting to fabricate a story, not to value itself in providing unbiased information. It has failed in providing information that counts in making a positive difference in our world. Because of the need for our planet to evolve against outdated energy sources, and the need of humans to evolve into a more peaceful species, the news has been pushing hard to convince you against your very nature. The bad rich controls the media, and they want to make more money using businesses that does not benefit this planet. It does not benefit you. We have to rely on each other. Isn't that what the internet is? Just connections of human minds. The mainstream media in this world is lying to us. The candidates that are going to lead the US, and essentially the world, are fakes. They belong to the bad people. They belong to not just millionaire interests, but billionaire interests. They want to frack the hell out of this planet, even if it creates earthquakes. There is an organization that has been trying to deliver the truth to the people. WikiLeaks is perhaps one of the last grasps of air we have left in combating true evil in this planet. I am talking about the lying rich who destroy this planet and convince you to do nothing. We must cherish and protect this air of truth we have left with WikiLeaks. For the sake of this planet and the evolution of the human species, we must confront the truth, not turn our backs to it. What the WikiLeaks documents are telling us is that the concept of money has been affected by the very leader who wants to run your country, and possibly a good portion of this world. Few people know this, but when Hillary Clinton pushed to create a war in Libya, she wasn't after helping the people of Libya as she claimed. How could that be the case if now Libya is an ISIS haven? She asked us, like the rich ask us, to care against our own interest. She crippled us with our own hearts while she sought for something deeper. Muammar Gaddafi, the leader of Libya from 1969 to 2011, was no saint, but he was a champion for fair money. What Libya had was gold, and what their leader wanted was to provide a new currency that would be more fair, that would be based on something real. This would take money out of the hands of the people who are silently manipulating it in their favor, utilizing destructive businesses that are darkening this planet, the fracking a rich, the warring a rich, the say whatever it takes to get it done rich. Since when has the United States of America randomly intervened in wars without wanting something in return? Perhaps not since 1942. Now, people who are trying to expose this type of information are dying. People who want to expose Hillary Clinton are being killed within just a month's time, all after Hillary has been cleared by the FBI. Book authors, lawyers, DNC staffers, UN leaders, and plaintiffs in prominent court cases against Hillary are mysteriously murdered with no discernible reasons. The elites have been manipulating geopolitics for a long time, but now they have been caught. People are awakening, one mind at a time, and the bad rich are getting desperate. This is why the killings are happening. They are trying to seal the cracks of a dam full of water waiting to flood, overdue to irrigate the people's land that has been desiccated for so long by this warming sun. We must let the world know what it means to be selfish for the benefit of this planet, to care for oneself and not be manipulated, to be loved and not hated for actions, to protect our earth, not destroy it. I urge anyone who comes across video, simply pass on the message. The first Christian priest to be broadcasted on television, James Keller, once said, "A candle loses nothing by lighting another candle." Be selfish and be free to love yourself and everything that has made you what you are, including Earth. That is your God-given right.